Etra-chan saw it.
My name is Toku-san. I'm the youngest of 3 brothers, and I'm self-employed as a foundation construction worker. Back when I had just become independent and had no money, I can't get any work. My eldest brother and his wife gave me a job. Build the foundation for our new house. I was really in a pinch because I didn't have any work. This really helped. You're my precious younger brother. Do your best. Thanks. Thanks to that job, I was finally able to work as an independent professional. I'm really grateful to my older brother. However, I wasn't on good terms with my second older brother, Tachibana. When I decided to start my own company...
You're going independent? You're just a construction worker, right?
And you only graduated high school.
This doesn't have anything to do with you two. I'm doing the best I can. Since they made fun of me, we were really on bad terms with each other. One day...
Big bro built a house, so we decided to build a new house too.
Really? What's it like?
It's a house we bought and will have imported from Canada. A Western-style house.
An imported house? Well, then some other company will probably be in charge of the foundation. I guess they don't need my help. I also don't want to work for him since he made fun of me before. Where are you building it, by the way?
In Etra Hills.
Etra Hills? I had a change of heart when I heard that. Etra Hills was famous among us foundation builders. In a bad way. Backhoes sink as soon as you start digging because that area used to be a swamp. There used to be a quarry nearby. The ground there is very loose and unstable. Because of that, several years ago, the land prices became very cheap and new houses started being built there.
It was so cheap. We were so lucky.
Tachibana, you really shouldn't build there. I told my brother everything about that property as a professional foundation builder. That's why you really shouldn't build a house there. However,
if we were worried about stuff like that, we'd never be able to build a house. I don't care if you're a foundation builder or whatever, but you're still just a high school graduate, so I can't take anything you say seriously.
Fine. Do whatever you want, but don't say I didn't warn you. I gave him my professional advice, and that's the attitude he takes? One day, he's going to run into trouble because of this. Tachibana built his fairy tale dream house. This is a direct from Canada imported house. It doesn't match the surroundings at all.
It's our ideal house!
After he announced he was building a new house, I didn't really have any reason to contact my older brother, so we didn't talk much after that. I'm worried about the house's foundations, but it's Tachibana's house. Something will definitely go wrong at some point. A while after that, the whole area was shaken by a big earthquake.
Yeah!
Everyone calm down and take cover! It caused a big commotion. Those of us working in the foundation industry were busy going around to everyone's houses and repairing the damage. Be careful over there! It's cracked! Your house is fine. We will fix the damage immediately. Thank you so much! Of course, the area Tachibana's house was in underwent liquefaction and was almost completely destroyed. I wonder what happened to his house. He is my brother. I guess I should go see how he's doing. When I arrived, Tachibana and his wife were standing outside, stunned. My brother's house had sunk about 70 centimeters in the middle and cracked into a V shape.
How could this happen?
Well, you've got earthquake insurance, right?
No. It was expensive, so I didn't get it.
Huh? You built a house on land like this and didn't get insurance? What were you thinking?
If I worried about stuff like this, then I wouldn't have been able to build a house in the first place. I didn't think a big earthquake like that would happen.
You'll never learn. Tachibana had built his house for $273,000, yet it would cost $209,000 to fix it.
Why would it cost that much to fix it? You've got to be joking!
That's right. There's no way we could afford that.
During the earthquake, one area was damaged, but houses built in safe areas were all fine. My oldest brother's house shook but was undamaged. My parents' house shifted slightly. The doors don't close as easily as they did before. But that was it. The only house that sunk was Tachibana's. It's a shame, but he gets what he deserves. I warned him and he didn't listen. That's his fault. I hope he learns his lesson this time. However, I was naive.
Toku-san! It's me, Tachibana!
What do you want? You're being loud. My brother and his wife had come to my house demanding that I help them.
Use your connections to do something about the repair costs!
That's right. You're a construction worker, aren't you?
Huh? Why do I have to do that?
And until it's repaired, let us stay at your place!
You deserve what happened to you. My house doesn't have enough space for you.
You should be more useful in times like this!
What do you mean at times like this? I warned you at the beginning and have done a lot to help you already. Don't give me that crap! Besides, you need to talk about those sorts of things with the company that built your house. You ignored my warning and built your house in a place like that. Figure it out on your own.
What? You can't even fix our house?
Sorry, but I'm backed up with work at the moment. The soonest I can fit you in is in about 6 months. Of course, I will be charging you full price, you know.
You're going to take money from your own brother?
Katsura paid me in full. After you made fun of me for being a construction worker and refused to admit your own mistakes, why should I help you?
Shit, he's useless.
My brother and his wife gave up and left. I heard that Tachibana had used all his money to build a house, so he and his wife moved to a run-down apartment. A few years after the earthquake, Tachibana's house never was repaired and is now covered in grass. He spent $273,000 on this. What a waste. My parents said that those two are still living in that run-down apartment. They're still paying off the loan on their unlivable house. If they had just listened to me, none of this would have happened. This is what happens when you ignore a professional's advice. When I look at Tachibana's destroyed house in comparison to Katsura's house, or my parents' house, I think that old houses are built where they are for a good reason.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。家が V の字になるほど被害があったのに、自分の身は無事でまだ良かったですね。家を建てるなら災害のことも視野に入れないとです。それに素人の目では全く分かりませんから、専門家の意見は大切にしないといけんなんちゃって。お後がよろしいようで。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また家を買うときは気をつけようと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。